Okay, so hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Today is the March's TBR and Releases, but at the moment I do not know what the books that are going to be in each of the boxes yet for March. So at the moment I am going to be filming the TBR first, and then later on I will film another one with the releases and combine them together for the videos. So let's get started. So the first book is Lady Midnight by Cassandra Clare. It's the first book of just the Dark Artifacts. So I have actually read this book already, and this book actually might be out already. It might be uploaded already. So there's that. That book made it really up, so prepare yourself, guys. Next book is we have The Lord of Shadows of the second book. I'm actually intrigued to see what's going to be in this book, because I couldn't get into the first book, but let's see what happens. The next one is The Queen of Air Darkness, and the third and final book of the trilogy of the Dark Artifacts. So this one's going to be another good, interesting book. And yes, you can see the theme is rolling on Cassandra Clare at the moment. So we have The Ghost of the Shadow Market by Cassandra Clare as well, and some other names. So this is in hardback version. When I ordered this, I did not know it was going to be in hardback. So lovely. Okay, so the first book of the Elder's Curse, and that's the Red Scroll of Magic. And I'm looking forward to reading this one because it's all about Alec and Magnus, which is going to be so pretty. I cannot wait to read that. And you can see that was in paperback. Then we have this one in hardback. Now, the reason why this one's in hardback because I found this in Blue Water in Waterstones. So blue spray edges, and it has artwork on the reverse dust jacket too. And it only cost me like $12.99. Bargain. So that is the last book of the White by Cassandra Clare and Weasley Chew. So this one's more about the same as the boys as well, which I'm okay with. Then the last book so far, I'm going to sneeze. Ooh, no I'm not. Is the Tales from the Shadowhunting Academy. So this is all about little stories. What it comes to, and also this isn't the last book that I'll be reading of Cassandra Clare. Next month I will be doing Chain of Iron, in April, I believe. But if it comes sooner, I might read it as quickly because that sounds so amazing. Okay, next up we have So This Is Love by Elizabeth Lim. So this is What If Cinderella Never Tried on the Glass Slipper. So this story kind of based out on Cinderella a twist in time of when the evil stepmother, has the wand and bibbidi bobbidi boop her out of it, make sure she never did anything. So it kind of reminds me of that, a little bit of the story, literally how it feels. But I don't mind, so it's going to be a book about Cinderella 3 pretty much. Then guys, oh my god. This came early, did not expect to come, and that is Written in Starlight by Isabel Izman. I am looking forward to finding out what happened in this book, what's going to happen in it. I pre-ordered this one. It was not supposed to come until the 16th of February, I believe, or something like that. And it came. Look at that. Look at that stunning book. I cannot wait to read it. It's going to be so fun. There's that. And then we got a new series. This is by Jen Calorito. So the first book of Flunked. So this is about this is the fairy tale reform school, so about evil Disney Creek people turning into heroes. So we have Flunked, then we have Charmed, then we have Tricked. Yes, this one's in hardback, but it's fine. And then we have Switched. So there is other two books of Wished and Cursed in the same series as well, but we see those are actually in March's Izman. Those ones, the other two are actually in April. So that is completely all the Marches is TBR. So you guys, I will just simply just add on the releases to my TBR when it comes, when I find out the books. And I believe I have pre-ordered a book. I'm not sure. I can't remember from the top of my head, but we'll see. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time for the releases. So I'm saying that now, and then yeah, bye. Okay, hi guys, welcome back to the channel. So before I get into the actual video, you guys will see the next clip is going to be a completely different day, because I filmed my TV on that day, and so this is my releases, because I was waiting for what the Beacon box and the Fairy March books will be, and now I can tell you. So first off, we have the Beacon boxes, March's books, is Sing Me Forgotten by Jessica S. Olsen. So this is actually one of the books that was on my list that I really interested over. It's about opera stuff, I know that. It says Destruction is a music but all on its own. So it's really nice cover. Then this is the Fairy book, but I had no idea what it was going to be because the theme was all snow and kind of like the background thing. I was like, what book could this possibly be? And the book, again, did not guess it. Not even correctly. This book is going to be The Bright and the Pale by Jessica Rubin-Krosky. So I did not even expect that book to be that. It didn't actually catch my eye, so I am intrigued to see how that book's going to be. Then we have the pre-order books that I have got for March, and the first book is going to be Chain of Iron by Cassandra Clare. I am looking forward to reading this book so much, because I like the book 1 and I can't wait to read book 2. I am in the middle of reading some Cassandra Clare books at the moment as well, which actually you will see in the March's TBR. Then the next one is Bone Cries Dawn by Catherine Purdy, so I cannot wait to read this second book as well. The first book was amazing, and I just can't wait to read this one. Okay, now into the releases that I find really interesting that I want to get as well. So the first book is the Lost in the Neverwoods by Aidan Thomas. Same author who did The Century Boys. So this is just giving me Peter Pan vibes, and when I read the description it says it's been 5 years since Wendy and her 2 brothers went missing in the woods. But when the town's children start to disappear, the questions surrounding her brother's mysterious circumstance are brought back into light. Attempting to flee her past, Wendy almost runs over an unconscious boy lying in the middle of the road. Peter, a boy she thought she only lived in her stories, asked for Wendy's help to rescue the missing kids. But in order to find them, Wendy must confront what's waiting for her in the woods. So this is kind of another retelling of Peter Pan, and I'm so stoked to see how this book is going to turn out. What I'm doing now is I'm trying to see what other book subscription boxes will have the books that I fancy that I like in these releases. If they do, I might get that box, see if I can get that one-time box only. If not, then I will get the book singly. Okay, next is Namesake by Andrea Young. Now, this is the second book to Fable. I don't know if Fairy is going to be doing the second book to this to match their first book, so if not, I will be getting this book separately. It's saying that with the marigold ship free of her father, Fable and its crew were set over. That freedom is short-lived when she becomes a pawn in a nurturous thug scheme. In order to get her intended destination, she must help him to secure a partnership with Holland, a powerful gem trader who is more than she seems. As Fable descends deeper into the world of betrayal and deception, she learns the secret of her mother took to her grave and now putting the people Fable care about in danger. If Fable is going to save them, then she must risk everything, including the boy she loves and the home she finally found. So for me, I haven't actually read the first book yet. I will be reading the first book this year, same with Namesake as well. Okay, so the next book is going to be Sweet and Bitter Magic by Andrea Tooley. That one. And this book, it says, Tasman is the most powerful witch of her generation, but after committing the worst magical sin, she excited by ruling Coven and cares with the inability to love. The only way she can get these feelings back, even just for a little while, is to steal love from the others. Ren is a rare kind of person who gets made of magic despite being unable to use it for herself. Sorcerers are required to train with the Coven as soon as they discover their ability, but when Ren, the only caretaker to Aiden's father, has spent her life hiding her secret, when a magical plague ravaged the queendom, Ren's father falls victim. To save him, Ren proposes a bargain. If Tasman will help her catch the dark witch responsible for creating the plague, then Ren will give Tasman her love for her father. Of course, love bargains are tricky things, and those two has a long, pleasurous journey ahead of them, if they don't kill each other. So it seems it's going to be some kind of romance between the two girls, maybe, something like that, and I'm really intrigued to see how it is. Like, I am definitely intrigued by these two characters, see how they manage to work with each other. Okay, so next book is The Queen's Secret by Melissa D. Cruz. So this is one of the books. I know she has loads of other books, so I will be getting those books as well. So I have to search those ones up. That's something I've got to do today as well, actually. So I have no idea what these books are going to be about, but I'm really intrigued because it's really stuff like that. And it says Lollic's birthright makes her the queen of Renova, and forced marriage made her the queen of Montrice. But being a ruler does not mean making the rules. For Lilac, taking the throne means giving up the opportunity to be with the love of her life, the kingdom's assassin, Colden Holt. Ooh. Worst Carl is forced to leave the castle when a horrific set of magical attacks threatens Lilac's reignory. Now Cal and Lilac will have to battle dark forces separately, even though being together is the only thing that can ever save them. In the riveting conclusion to Melissa's de la Cruz's fantasy duet, love and magic are at war, and victory rests on a knife's edge. So that book sounds really good, and that is it. Oh, no, there's not. Oh, there's other things before it. The next book is The City of Spells by Alexandra Cristiano. So this book really made out to me. I was like, ooh, this sounds really interesting. I didn't know what it's going to be. So I really want to get this book. It says, after the loss of Wesley and the horrifying reveal that Saki is helping the kingpin of her own free will, Tavia, Saxioni, and Karam flee to Saxony's home to rebuild the rebellion. Meanwhile, trapped in the kingpin's darkness, Wesley must fight against the deadly magic that invades his mind and find a way back to his friends before it's too late. As the kingpin's dark magic spreads and his army conquers Kriege, these four unlikely friends have decided just how far they will go and how much they are willing to sacrifice to win. So that book really sounded good to me, and I was like, oh my god, I need that book. I know she had the first book to that, I believe it's Into the Crooked Kingdom. I think that's the correct title. Anyway, and then the last book is actually The Stolen Kingdom by Julian Boheme. So that's the next book, and I'm really intrigued to see how this book is. So it says on this one, it says, for 100 years the once perpetuous king of Perrin Fae has suffered under the rule of greedy and power-hungry Thuggrave's kings. Marilith Aventa's daughter has no idea her magical power is a proof of her secret bloodline, and has no idea of her hidden magical power is proof of a secret bloodline to claim the throne. Alec Thungrave, the king's second son, has always been uncomfortable with the position as a spare heir and the dark stolen magic that comes with the ruling. When Merithla, I can't say her name, becomes embroiled in a plot to murder the royal family and seize the throne, a cat and mouse chase ensues in an adventure of dark magic, court intrigue and forbidden love. And I went, that book sounds pretty damn good, and I literally cannot wait to read it. I have no idea what's going to be in it, but I am really, really looking forward to what it's going to be. So as I said, the next clip is me on being on a different day, so there's that. Thank you guys. Bye bye for now.